Thomas drives into the lane off the glass, and one as well. Hello, Red Devil basketball fans, and welcome to the Evanston High School basketball pregame show. We are broadcasting live today from the Plains Tire broadcast booth, where the Red Devils take on the Kelly Walsh Trojans here at Green River High School, all part of the 27th annual Flaming Gorge Invite. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we're going to set the scene for today's matchup on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Welcome back to the Plains Tire broadcast booth and the pregame show. ELAN, OLLIFF, happy to bring you the action. The Evanston Red Devils will be taking on the Kelly Walsh Trojans, and this is a boys game. So it's the boys Red Devils taking on the Kelly Walsh Trojans here at Green River High School, 27th annual Flaming Gorge Basketball Classic. Our scene set today is brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. Kelly Walsh comes in as the number 3 offense in the state after the first weekend, averaging 66 points per game. And on defense, Kelly Walsh comes in as, guess what, number 3 there as well, 46.3 points per game. Evanston, on the other hand, after facing some tough competition, sit at 43 points per game and allow a state-high 74.7 points per game. But again, tough competition is really the reason why that is the case. Anyways, Evanston and Kelly Walsh, if rumors are to be believed, this Kelly Walsh team plays a lot like the Campbell County team that Evanston barely lost to on night 2 of the Early Bird Classic. Not a lot of size. The tallest player on their roster is listed at 6'4". That's Davis Crilly, the senior forward. So not a lot of size in Evanston can match up well size-wise with that. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we're going to have our keys to the game and the starting lineups. By the way, this has been the El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant scene set. El Paso, the best in the West. When we come back, we're going to have our keys to the game as well as our Varsity Inc. starting lineups. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
And we welcome you back to Green River High School. ELAN, OLLIFF giving you the action from the Plains Tire broadcast booth. It's time for our mylocalradio.com keys to the game. One big key to running a business is advertising. If you want a successful business, you got to advertise. An advertisement is a daily invitation for customers to do business with you. Advertise with My Local Radio. Call 307-789-8116. And we didn't have time to refresh the graphic, but I can tell you right now, one big key is going to be a solid start. Last night against the Farson Eden Pronghorns, it was a bit of a slow start for Evanston. They did end up revving it up and getting the double-digit victory, but Evanston has to come out with a good start. Key number 2, a clean start. You not only need to start quick, but you need to set your offense and have an idea of what you're going to do from the get-go. And number 3, focus on Red Devil basketball. Don't worry right now on Kelly Walsh or anything like that. It's only Game 5 of a long season focused on Red Devil basketball. Those are your mylocalradio.com keys to the game. My Local Radio, help increase your business success by advertising with mylocalradio.com. That now turns us over to the Varsity Inc. starting lineups. Get all your Red Devil gear at Varsity Inc. on Main Street. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. And I must say, I'm actually wearing something my wife got me at Varsity Inc. for my birthday. One of those nice little zip-up pullovers, navy blue with the pitchfork E over the heart. Really, really great piece of attire, something that I am looking forward to wearing basketball season. Anyways, we've not had a chance to talk with Coach about the starting lineup, so they will be announced soon. Judging from who's sitting on the bench for Evanston, it looks like it could very well be the same starters that we saw just last night. Noah Conrad, Junior Zermeno, Cooper Morrow, Kai Barker, and Jake Robinette coming out for the Red Devils. For Kelly Walsh, Tyler Pacheco, Caden Allaire, and it looks like we're already going to the tip-off. Of course, our tip-off today brought to you by mylocalradio.com. Big thank you to Varsity Inc. for giving us your starting lineups. Varsity Inc. on Main Street in Evanston. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. And just like that, it is Kai Barker, the sophomore, lining up across Caden Allaire, the 6'3" senior, for the tip-off. Won by Kelly Walsh, and we are underway here on day 2 of the 27th annual Flaming Gorge Classic. Kelly Walsh with the basketball, goes Pacheco right side, kicks one to Allaire right side of the key, bounces it off of the glass and in, and Kelly Walsh will take first blood 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston goes in transition. Robinette at the top of the arc, wide open. Noah Conrad, 3 from the top of the circle, and it's good. Red Devils up 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kelly Walsh looking to respond quickly. Goes Pacheco. Now back out to Browning on the right side. Check that. That is Allaire who puts up a shot right side. Crilly gets the rebound. He's that 6'4" senior we talked about. Left side, corner 3, open by Enyart, and that one is long. Rebound is going to be a wrestle, and it's going to stay with Kelly Walsh as Enyart and Barker wrestled for it before Barker steps on the baseline. 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as Allaire gets it and puts it under the net and puts it up 4-3 Trojans. By the way, this first quarter brought to you by Callis Automotive. Callis Automotive in Evanston, your local Napa dealer. Jump ball called as Zermeno drives into the right side block. And the possession arrow pointing towards the team in red. Kelly Walsh in their white home uniforms, by the way. Morrow with the Brian Smelther shot. Inbound play goes to Robinette, the top of the circle. Left side, Cooper Morrow. Tough defense by the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Conrad and Zermeno going back and forth for a minute. Zermeno now back to the free throw line. Drives into the lane. Tries to bounce around the defense to Robinette, but he takes one step too many and is called for a travel. Again, this Kelly Walsh team in the first weekend averaging 66 points per game. That's good enough for third in the 3A. Evanston has some work to do, averaging only 43 points per game in the first weekend. Kelly Walsh immediately responds with a bucket, and it is 6-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard to start it out. Conrad on the right side goes into the elbow, dribbling towards the top of the circle, loses the handle but gets it back, has to go back to the logo to get it. Left side, Zermeno puts on a spin move, bounces it to Kai in the paint, and he puts the floater up and puts it through. Red Devils cut the gap down to 1. Close, Callis Automotive first quarter. Red Devils trail 6-5, and Red Devils trailing here with 5:23 to play. Conrad goes Zermeno at the top of the arc. Holding on it, waiting for him is Pacheco. Zermeno dribbles to the right side, now drives towards the paint, kicks it to wide open Noah Conrad. Left side, 3, good from the corner. And the Red Devils, with the three-point shooting, are keeping themselves in this. That is the second 3-ball by Conrad today. Driving in is Gunnar Browning, and trying to lay it in are the Trojans. That one too light, pulled down easily by Robinette. Here comes Zermeno and the Red Devils with 4:50 to play, down by 1. Zermeno goes left side. Conrad, who's been on fire, looking for Kai Barker in the left elbow, but it's poked away by Crilly. Browning brings it forward, goes back to Crilly on the right side for the Trojans. Hands off to Allaire, who puts up a 3 from the right side, well short. Rebound by Zermeno. Red Devils take over with 4:28, still down by 1 left in the Callis Automotive first quarter. Junior goes right side. Morrow bounces it out to Robinette. Left side, Zermeno holding it. Pacheco playing tough defense on him as Kelly Walsh comes out in a man-to-man. Conrad at the top of the arc. Takes one dribble, goes to fellow senior Morrow. Now the sophomore Barker with it at the logo. Back to Conrad. Feeds it to Robinette on the left side of the block. Puts the fadeaway jumper up. Too short. Rebound by Robinette, and he gets it back and puts the Red Devils on top. 10-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 3:46 to play in the Callis Automotive first. Einert goes Pacheco, right side 3. That one off the back iron and rebounded by Morrow. Red Devils with the lead by 1, 3.5 in the Callis Automotive first quarter. Zermeno in no hurry to get it across the time stripe. Junior bounces out to Noah Conrad, who runs into the lane, and he loses the handle. It's across the baseline, and turnover to the Trojans. Jason Bowen and Tanner Newsom on for the Red Devils as Robinette and Morrow will take a break. Pacheco brings it forward for the Trojans, down by 1. With 3:13 to play in the Callis Automotive first. Pacheco with a spin move goes in the lane. Left side to Nichols. Left 3 is hit by Anthony Schell off the bench, and the 6'2" senior makes it a 2-point lead for Kelly Walsh. Red Devils quick in transition, under 3 to play in the Callis Automotive first. Goes Newsom. Back to Bowen. Right side, Junior drives into the lane. Tries for the shot on the right block. And it looks like, well, some crowd obstructions blocked the play. All I know is it is over the baseline. Last touch, Kelly Walsh. And the Red Devils will inbound it. Still no fouls in this game, so pretty clean so far. Tanner Newsom takes the Brian's Muffler Shop inbound pass to Bowen. Right side 3, Newsom off the back iron. Pulled down by Pacheco. Kelly Walsh up by 2 with the basketball. 2:39 to play in the Callis Automotive first. Wide open 3 for Schell, who had a 3 earlier. This time he is clanking it from the left wing, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Evanston basketball. 2:30 to play, down by 2 here in the first. Zermeno slowly marching across the timeline. Pacheco waiting for him on the other end. Red Devils set up the offense, and it's Barker on the right side of the key. Back out to Bowen at the top of the arc. Bounces to Zermeno on the right side. Pacheco not giving him any breathing room, though. Zermeno goes back to Newsom, top of the circle. Noah Conrad, left side, thought about taking a 3, but he's shut down quickly by Wicks. Red Devils try a shot from the left side of the key. It's short, rebounded by Kelly Walsh, and under 2 to play in the Callis Automotive first. It's 12-10. Kelly Walsh, Trojans with the basketball. Allaire goes right side. Mamet for 3, hits that one. Excuse me, that's Schell. And Schell is doing exactly what a sharpshooter does. That is 2 3-balls from him. We'll see if Evanston can get their sharpshooter going again, who's Noah Conrad. 6 points to my count. Left side, Junior Zermeno floats it to the sophomore Kai Barker in the post. Good player for the Red Devils. Goes Conrad, right corner 3, short, pulled down by Evanston on the rebound. 1:17 to play in the Callis Automotive first. Red Devil basketball still down by 5. Hands off to Conrad. Goes to the free throw line, puts on the brakes, floats one to Zermeno. He charges into the lane through a double team, and there's going to be a kick called on Evanston. Kicked ball, and the Red Devils turn the ball over with 1:05 to play, down by 5 here in the Callis Automotive first. Students heading back to class, it looks like, as there is a lot of movement in the stands here. That's why our score cam is shaking a little bit. 1 minute to play in the Callis Automotive first. Kelly Walsh leads 15-10. Jump shot from the free throw line by Browning is short, And it'll go off the rim. Nobody touched it. And it'll be an inbound play. Take that back. Evanston must have touched it. Inbound play in front of the Red Devil bench on the right sideline. Browning on the right. Still working now back to top of the circle. Finds Crilly in the paint. Evanston, tough defense, forces them back out. Browning on the right side. 38 to play. 37 to play in the Callis Automotive first. Crilly from the right side block. Puts it up and good. It extends the lead to 7. Red Devils trail 17-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Less than 30 to play in the Callis Automotive first. Goes Bowen on the right side. Hand off to Newsom. Drives towards the right block. Puts it off the glass, the rim, and trickles in. Red Devils end a 8-0 run by the Trojans. 7 seconds to play in the Callis Automotive first. Browning at the logo, now moves towards the top of the arc. Into the lane, puts the layup up. It's short, rebound by Crilly. Gets the shot up in time, but they're going to call a foul on that final shot, so we're not done with the Callis Automotive first just yet. Davis Crilly to shoot 2 free throws for the Trojans, who are up by 5. A chance to go up by 7 after this one. First one from Crilly. Shooting at an empty key. Splashes through, and Kelly Walsh with a 6-point lead. 18-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Crilly with a chance to make it a 7-point lead for the Trojans, as 2 of 2 is on the way. It's the first foul in the entire game. By the way, that foul assessed to Jason Bowen. He misses it, and that's going to do it for the Callis Automotive first. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Tis the season for savings at the store filled with great holiday gift items. Callis Automotive has the complete Armor All car kit for just $29.99. You'll be amazed by the gift selections under $20, like light-up speakers, flashlights, chargers, tools, and toys like the 64-piece toy tool set and workbench. This year, you can give gifts that are useful and affordable when you do all your Christmas shopping at Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer. From our shop to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Stop in today, 744 Front Street, Evanston.
Underway here in the second quarter, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision and Dr. Clooney. Our vision is to help improve yours. Kelly Walsh at the quick transition bucket from Caden Allaire. Jump shot from the lane. Finds its mark, and it is 20-12. Red Devils down by 8 at the start of the Uinta Eye and Vision second quarter. Kelly Walsh, the top 3 team in the state, according to the stats, if they're to be believed. I don't think they're on the Wild Preps coaches and media poll quite yet, but they are definitely playing like one. Here comes Junior Zermeno, charges into the left side of the key, puts the shot up, makes contact with Crilly for the Trojans, and it's over the baseline. Brian's muffler shop inbound play taken by Tanner Newsom. Brian's muffler shot, we know mufflers. Bounces it out to Zermeno on the left side. Bounces it in the key, and it's kicked over the line. The baseline, it looked like it would have gone off a Kelly Walsh player, but the referee, who has a better angle of it than I do, says it goes off of Evanston. Gunnar Browning with the basketball, goes right side Pacheco. Floats one to Crilly. Back out to Einert. Browning on the left wing, and we got an off-ball foul on Kelly Walsh. Or turnover, sorry, not an off-ball foul, as it was not assessed yet. Only 1 foul in this entire game, and it's on Evanston's Jason Bowen. Right side, Juniors are Meno. Red Devils down by 8. Beginning of the Uinta Eye and Vision second quarter. Kai at the top of the circle, bounces it left side Zermeno. Dribbling towards the right side of the key, back to Newsom in the right corner. Driving towards the free throw line, bounces back out to Barker. Robinette at the top of the arc now. Dribbles around into the right elbow, tries to find a wide open Tanner Newsom in the left corner baseline, but it's off of the fingertips of a layer and over the baseline. Red Devils with Newsom, Robinette, Barker, Conrad, and Zermeno on the floor. Down by 8. Bounces it to Noah Conrad on the inbound play, and he gets called for a travel. And the Red Devils turn the ball over with 6:28 to play in the Uinta I Envision second quarter. Hold on to the basketball. Gunnar Browning goes right side. Pacheco finds Crilly at the top of the circle. Browning left wing. Trying to cross over into the paint. Bounces it for Einert on the left side. Back to Pacheco. Browning on the right. Einert lobs one to Allaire. Right side jumper. Rattles in and out of the rim. And picked up by the Red Devils. Down by 8 with less than 6 minutes rather to play in the Uinta I Envision second quarter. Newsom goes around to Robinette, right side. Zermeno bounces to Kai on the right block. Back to Robinette on the left side. He drives into the lane. Tough post play, drops the basketball, picked up by Barker. His shot is just a little too hard. Quick rebound and transition for Kelly Walsh. Gunnar Browning goes one end to the other and draws the foul from the right side of the lane. And it is Kelly Walsh basketball. Free throws coming for Gunnar Browning. First foul on Tanner Newsom, second on the Red Devils. Kelly Walsh still yet to foul. Evanston trails by 8. And Browning trying to make it 9, but he hits the front of the rim and then it spins away, falling to the left. Red Devils have not scored in this Uinta I Envision second quarter yet. Kelly Walsh only with 2 points in the early going of the second quarter. 5:24 to play as Browning puts up 2 of 2 and gets the second one to fall and extends the lead to 9. 21-12 as Junior Zermeno holds up 2 fingers with the basketball. 5:18 to play in the first half. Cohen Morrow on the floor, by the way, for the Red Devils. He came in for for Kai Barker. Here comes Junior Zermeno, puts up the layup from the right side of the lane, and it's just too soft. Rebound by Browning. Here come the Trojans. Kicks it out to Pacheco. Drives towards the right side of the lane. Spin move, fadeaway jumper. Drops that one into the twine, and it is 23-12, a double-digit lead for Kelly Walsh. Zermeno on the right side looking for Conrad. Finds him in the right wing. He drives into the lane, and he's fouled. And now Noah to shoot the first Independent Software Solution free throws of the game. No, they judged that one on the ground. My apologies. By the way, that foul assessed to Tyler Pacheco. Inbound play by Morrow goes to Conrad, back out to Cohen Morrow. So we got Cohen and Cooper Morrow on the floor. Zermeno on the basketball. Goes Cooper right side. Driving towards the top of the arc to the free throw line. Puts the floater up, and it's off the mark left side. Trying to get it back was Cohen, but he's blocked. Here comes the Trojans. Right side, Gunnar Browning for 3 from the wing is long, and he's fouled by Cohen, and they're going to give him 3 free throws awarded to Gunnar Browning. Red Devils down by 11 here with 4 minutes and 16 seconds to play in the Uinta I Envision second quarter. First one from Browning is good. So that makes it a 2 of 3 shooting performance from the free throw line for Browning. Next one hits as well after it rattles around a little bit, and those numbers going up, up, up. Red Devils down by 13 now after Browning hits 2 of 3 as Davis Crilly checks back in for the Trojans. Browning takes a deep breath. Puts the shot up, and that one front iron, hops high and drops through the net. Red Devils down by 14 now with 4:13 to play in the first half. Second quarter brought to you by UNTI Envision. Robinette at the free throw line, hands off Cooper. Morrow, top of the circle, 3, and that one was close. It rattled around, then bounced high off the back iron, pulled down by the Trojans, who have a wide open Davis Crilly, who gets back in transition and goes up and puts it away. 28-12 Trojans. Red Devils with 3:47 left in the first half. Morrow goes left side. Conrad tries to get a screen from Robinette, and he does. Noah goes right side back to Cooper in the right corner. Morrow on the ground, drops the basketball, and we got a whistle. Kick on Kelly Walsh. It will go back to the Red Devils. 3.5 to play here in the first half. Red Devils down 28-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Morrow inbounds to Zermeno on the right side. Looking for Conrad, who gets it in the layup from the left block, and it's good. And Noah Conrad has been big offense for Evanston today, and that ends a 10-0 run for the Trojans. Red Devils down by 14. Left side, Browning drives into the elbow, and it is out of bounds. Last touch, though, is waiting to find out who's getting there. No one has gone to take the ball yet. Kelly Walsh will take the basketball. And Jaden Nichols, the 6'10" junior, to inbound. It finds Crilly, who puts that one off. Sorry, 6' junior. I did not say 6'10". Anyways, Krill rounds the rim and drops it through, and it's a 16-point lead for Kelly Walsh. Right side, Noah Conrad loses control of the basketball, goes back to the logo to get it, finds Robinette, back to Morrow. It's only Cooper Morrow on the floor now. Right wing 3 from Noah Conrad, splash. And Conrad looking very sharp from the field today. Right side, Pacheco to the right side free throw line extended. Looking for Crilly on the left block. He's double teamed. He puts up the pass in the lane to Shell, and he gets called for a travel. Red Devils basketball down by 13 with 2:20 to play in the UNTI Envision second quarter. No timeouts taken by any coach in this one, as Junior Zermeno goes across the time stripe. Bounces it out to Cohen Morrow, who's now back on the floor. Cohen looking for Conrad on the right side. Kai at the right part of the lane, and he gets called for a travel. 2:03 to play in the first half, and the Red Devils trail by 13. Here comes the Trojans yet again. Pacheco brings it forward for Kelly Walsh. Goes uncontested into the lane, puts the layup up, and it's good. Trojans up 32-17 with less than 2 to play in the UNTI Envision second. Right side, Noah Conrad, back to Kai at the top of the circle. Left, Junior Zermeno, drives to the left block, puts the floater up, well short, pulled down by Crilly. And with 93 seconds left, Pacheco drives to the right side of the block, puts it off the glass, and tickles it through. 34-17, Red Devils being doubled up here with 1:20 to play in the first half, that is. Here comes Zermeno, goes left side. Jay from Noah Conrad hits it from the three-point baseline. And Noah Conrad is on fire today for the Red Devils. Right side to Wicks, who pops it to Crilly on the right block. Tough defense by the Red Devils, but Crilly shoots over sophomore Kai Barker and puts it through. 36-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils down with less than 50 seconds to play in the UNTI Envision second. Conrad, top of the circle 3, and he hits the front iron, the glass. Ball is rebounded by Pacheco on a second bounce. Pacheco trying to finish it off himself, instead kicks it over to Justin Wicks on the left side, handoff to Shell in the corner baseline. Back to Crilly at the top of the arc, right side Pacheco in the wing. Drives towards the left block, bounces it off the glass and through. Red Devils down by 18, 38-20. with 10 seconds to play. Sorry, 14 seconds to play. Zermeno drives, and we got a whistle. Looks like we have our first time out with 12.3 seconds to play in the Uinta Vision second quarter. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Red Devils down 38-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN OLLIFF coming to you live from the Plains Tire broadcast booth as we have less than 15 seconds remaining in the Uinta Eye and Vision second quarter. Basketball with the Kelly Walsh Trojans, or possession arrow rather with the Kelly Walsh Trojans, but basketball with the Red Devils. Tanner Newsom comes on to take on the Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play. Brian's Muffler Shop, we know mufflers. Newsom waiting to find someone and decides to try Zermeno, picked off by Shell. Here comes Crilly all on his own, and he finishes it, no problem. 5 seconds to play in the first half. 1 second, half-court buzzer beater is going to bounce way high over the backboard, and that is going to do it. So at the halfway point, the score is Kelly Walsh 40, Evanston 20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this with our halftime show brought to you by Independent Software Solutions. This has been the second quarter brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision and Dr. Clooney. Our vision is to improve yours. Back with our halftime show after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see how the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Welcome back to the Plains Tire broadcast booth, brought to you by Plains Tire. Of course, ELAN OLLIFF bringing you the action live from Green River High School, and we turn it over to our Kazine's Ace fan cam. Ace is the place with helpful hardware, folks. So you get a good look at a few of the JV players who have helped us with camera work throughout the last couple weeks again. So we give them a big thank you. Of course, some parents also present here on a Friday early afternoon as we are about 10 minutes away from noon here in Wyoming. Again, that is the Kazine's Ace fan cam. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. We're going to step aside. We come back on the the Independent Software Solutions halftime show. We will have some first half highlights for you. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Plains Tire broadcast booth and the halftime show, brought to you by Independent Software Solutions. Everybody always wants their own IT guy, and now let ISS be your IT guy. The score at the half, Kelly Walsh up 40-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils and Kelly Walsh pretty equal in that first quarter. Evanston actually took a 10-9 lead, but since then Kelly Walsh has outscored the Red Devils on a 6-2 to 8-6, a 28-10 run, taking this first half 40-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston definitely putting up a fight. Noah Conrad himself has been brilliant at times. He's hit at least 3 shots from beyond the arc that I can think of, as we might get our some shakiness with our scoreboard cam as students from Green River High School are being let out of class to come enjoy the games. Someone said that this is the biggest event in the state at this point of the year, and I believe it. You look at the teams that are here, and there are a plethora of big names and big teams. Your score at the half, Kelly Walsh 40, your Evanston Red Devils 20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to bring you the stories and the scores from the first day of the 2021 Flaming Gorge Classic. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
And we welcome you back to the Plains Tire broadcast booth and the Independent Software Solutions halftime show. Let's go ahead and talk about what all has happened around this tournament. On day one, of course, the very first game of the tournament was Evanston versus Farson Eden. Farson Eden, by the way, ranked number 5 in 1A coming into this week. Evanston dispatched the Pronghorns 39-29 to pick up their first win of the season. These are just the boys' scores, by the way. Natrona County takes care of number 5 and 3A Lyman 64-62. Mustangs win with a layup by Rogers with 7 seconds left, and Natrona County edges the Lyman Eagles. The next game we had was Cheyenne South taking care of Mountain View 63-52. Laramie beating Pinedale 65-30. Medina with a 20-point game for Laramie. And then Green River taking care of Fruta Monument, Colorado. Final score 63-62. Green River in OT. Kelly Walsh, this Kelly Walsh Trojans team took care of Lyman last night 78-40. So it looks like Lyman played 2 games. 78-40 was your final score there. as Kelly Walsh is the number 4 team in 4A. Thunder Basin, the top team in the state at 4A, takes on Riverton and takes care of them pretty easily. Final score 64-48, and Manila, Utah beats Rock Springs 45-41. That's what it looked like on the boys' side. For the girls' side, and this is where things get a little bit more interesting in my mind, because the girls' division this year, 4A West, is tough. You've got the reigning state runner-ups in Cody. You've got a tough Natrona team. It is going to be a lot of fun in the girls' 4A, as it is just wide open. And your Evanston Lady Red Devils, I believe, are going to be right there. First game, Kelly Walsh beats Star Valley 44-32. Then Evanston takes care of Varsity 54-21. Worthy to note, most of the fourth quarter, Coach Dolezal had pulled the starters. Natrona County, the number 3 team in the state, takes care of Pinedale, the number 4 in 3A, 50-38. Mountain View beats Cheyenne South 50-37. Top team in the 3A, Lyman, takes care of Laramie 52-44. Frutia Monument, Colorado, falls to Green River 53-39. Bear Lake, Idaho takes care of Riverton 50-37. And number 5, Thunder Basin takes care of Rock Springs 60-32. Speltz with 18 points and McCarty with 17 points. We are a minute away from our game resuming, and that concludes our halftime show, brought to you by Independent Software Solutions. Independent Software Solutions, let ISS be your IT guy. Right after the messages, we'll start the second half. Your score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard: Spartans 40, Red Devils 20, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? You told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
We are ready for the Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play to get the third quarter started. Again, our score going into the third: Kelly Walsh 40, Evanston 20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. If you would like to sponsor the third quarter of Evanston Boys Red Devil basketball, contact us at mylocalradio.com, 307-8116. This quarter is available if you want it. Evanston with the basketball to start the third quarter, going right to left on mylocalradio.com. Away red uniforms is the choice for Evanston. Morrow drives to the right side of the key, puts the shot up and lays it off the glass, and one. Good move by Cooper Morrow, who just comes and makes the run around the right wing, goes into the glass, and now Cooper Morrow will shoot the first Independent Software Solution free throws of the second half for the Red Devils. Independent Software Solutions, let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy. Morrow bounces it off the front iron, rebound by Kai, and the Red Devils with a chance to really cash in here. Down by 18, Zermeno goes to the right side looking for Morrow. Back to Robinette at the top of the circle. Zermeno on the left side. Conrad trying to spring free. Gets the ball at the logo. Goes Robinette right side. Back to Morrow. Conrad left wing three. That one off the front iron. And rebounded by Einert. Here comes Pacheco with Conrad in tow. Pacheco quickly goes to Einert, top of the circle three. That one off the front, the back iron. Rebounded by Crilly, and he's fouled on the shot after the rebound. Crilly to shoot free throws again for Kelly Walsh. 7:10 to play here in the third quarter. Red Devils down 40-22. Davis Crilly, the 6'4" senior, tallest man on the Kelly Walsh team, drips it off of the front iron, the glass and through. Well, Evanston not completely out of it if they can get some offense going and make some defensive stops, but it's going to be hard as Crilly misses the second free throw, pulled down by Kai Barker. So only 1 point goes to Kelly Walsh on that, and now Zermeno runs across the timeline, a fist in the air, goes right side to Conrad, back to Kai, quick pass Cooper on the left wing. Bounces it out to Junior on the right, back to Conrad, open right wing three, yes! Noah Conrad. If this was 2K, the on fire symbol would be above his head as he has been great from beyond the arc today. Right side Einert goes back to Allaire, who launches a long two-pointer from just on the far side of the free throw line and splashes it through. Red Devils down 43-25. 6:25 to play in the third quarter. Robinette goes right side. Zermeno tries to bounce it to Kai, who is blocked before he can get the shot off. It's out of bounds over the baseline, and ball goes to Evanston. Morrow with the Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play. Back to Robinette. Hand off to Morrow, back at the logo. Quickly to Conrad, left side, back to Zermeno. Works his way into the elbow. Now retreats back out towards the top of the circle. Conrad in the right side baseline. Drives to the lane, puts the layup up. And that one off of the front iron, too soft, and bounces high into the arms of Pacheco. Left side, Browning. Back to Allaire at the top of the circle. Pacheco right side. Looking for Einert. Gets a screen from Crilly. Back out to Allaire, top of the circle three, way too hard, rims in and out, picked up by the Red Devils. Here comes Conrad with the basketball. He's running the point for Evanston, down 25-43 with 5:23 to play in the third. Kai hands off to Conrad, who shoots the fadeaway three, but definite contact made on the ball there by Kelly Walsh over the baseline. And it's another Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play under the Kelly Walsh net for the Red Devils. Morrow goes right side to Conrad. He drives towards the lane, kicks it back out to Robinette, who holds it for a while. Back out to Conrad in the right corner at the baseline. Now circling towards the free throw line. Puts a spin, and he is called for a travel. Ball goes back to Kelly Walsh. Coach Watsabaugh likes what he sees as he walks towards the scorer's table, clapping his hand as Evanston goes back on defense, retreating from left to right. Right side, Browning goes Einert in the left wing, back to Allaire. Left side fadeaway fadeaway two is good for Caden Allaire, and the Red Devils down by 20. 4:40 to play in the third. Barker at the top of the circle, left side Zermeno looking for Robinette, and it's past him. And over the baseline, just kind of bounces weird, and Jake can't track it down. And now Allaire to inbound it for the Trojans of Kelly Walsh. Browning on the left side, picked up by Conrad, gets around him, goes into the lane, kicks it to a wide open Shell. Left side back to Browning, charge taken by Conrad. Browning tried to bump his way from the left elbow into the paint. Conrad plants his feet and says, give it back. Red Devils down 45-25, a long ways to go, but with 4:20 left in the third, Evanston's got to make something happen. Zermeno marches across the time stripe. Back to Conrad. He was actually open at the top of the circle. Dangerous proposition for the Trojans. Left side baseline three from Zermeno falls through. And the three ball coming to life for Evanston. Timeout. Coach Rob Watsabaugh. It's a Edward Jones, Brendan Day with Edward Jones timeout. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
Red Devils down 45-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Coming out of the Brandon Day with Edward Jones timeout. Less than 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. If you would like to sponsor the third quarter and get your name mentioned during the third quarter, contact mylocalradio.com in Evanston. Left side free throw line extended jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Evanston, but they're called on a travel on the rebound, even though no one was there. So definitely a call that Evanston would like to get back. Jaden Nichols inbounded for the Trojans. Goes a layer in that left elbow, flings it out towards Wicks at the top of the arc. Right side, Pacheco drives into the lane. Back out to Wicks on the left side. Finds Nichols on the right again. Drives into the paint. Pacheco left wing three. Good. Nothing but net for Pacheco. Red Devils trail 48-28. Red Devils have to figure out something with the offense. This is a team that averages 66 points a game as Conrad goes into the lane, tries to put a floater up, and it's taken away by Pacheco. He goes on to end. Left side open transition three, hit hard by Justin Wicks. .252 to play in the third quarter. Zermeno and the Red Devils down 51-28 as the drive into the lane by Barker results in the ball getting poked away from him over the baseline. It's another Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play under the Trojans' net. Evanston with some flashes of competitiveness with this top three team in the state. They're number 4 in the Wire Preps Coaches and Media poll, but when the first stats came out, they were 3 on offense and 3 on defense after that first weekend. So for all intents and purposes, the top 3 team. Either way, Evanston has shown some signs of competing with this team as the right side three from Kelly Walsh's Justin Wicks bounces off the rim high, pulled down by the Red Devils. Zermeno towards the left in three-point land, now holds the basketball. Back out to Morrow at the top of the circle. Conrad looking pretty open on the left wing. We'll see if they go to him. Bowen at the top of the circle goes left wing to Morrow, who launches a three off the back iron. And there's a fight for the rebound in the air. Cohen Morrow going head-to-head with Caden Allaire, and it goes off of Allaire over the baseline. Red Devil basketball. Morrow with the Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play. Goes Zermeno in the left corner. Back out to Conrad towards the logo, who's circling towards the right wing. Now towards the baseline. And a offensive foul on Evanston. They're calling number 4, Conrad, with a push, his second of the game. Again, this Kelly Walsh team third in the state with 66 points per game in the opening weekend, allowing only 44. Back to Pacheco, left key jumper falls through, and just like that, Kelly Walsh extends the lead. Red Devils quickly in transition. Back to Zermeno, bounces it to Morrow on the right side of the free throw line, dribbling towards the right side key, and he gets tripped up, takes too many steps, and called for travel. Turnover back to the Trojans. 91 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Red Devils down big on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Picked up their first win of the season last night against against Farson Eden. 39-29. Flings it over right side. Three is going to go way long. Rebound by Crilly in the paint. Left side just lays it up in there. And the Trojans running away now. 55-28 with 70 seconds left in the third. Morrow on the left side, back out to Cohen at the top of the circle, trying to find Conrad and a fight for the ball. Conrad wins it, dribbles into the lane, jump pass into the left wing to Cohen, and he tries to find Bowen. It bounces off his knees, picked up by Wicks. Kelly Walsh loses the handle on the left side, and they cross the baseline. So a sloppy turnover to the Red Devils. 50.4 seconds remaining in the third. Bowen with the Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play. Brian's Muffler Shop, we know mufflers. Red Devils and Kelly Walsh in the first quarter is pretty close. Kelly Walsh outscoring Evanston 18-12, but it's been all Kelly Walsh ever since then, outscoring them in the second half 22-8, and thus far 15-8 in the third. Morrow on the right wing. Goes Zermeno on the right corner, circling towards the top of the circle. Conrad in the left corner. Noah, step back three, well short, off the side of the backboard, and rebounded by Kelly Walsh, but they can't keep it in bounds. Davis Crilly, the tallest man on the team for Kelly Walsh, 6'4" senior, had it in his hands. It just kind of dropped over the baseline, and now Evanston with an inbound play. Left side three, Zermeno bounces high off the far iron, picked up on the run by Wicks. He goes right side block, drops it off the glass. It is too hard, but picked up by Pacheco, who finishes it off on the rebound. 57-28 at the end of the third quarter. Red Devils trail on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
As we shift back over to our Kazine's Ace fan cam, you're getting a live look at the Evanston Lady Red Devils, who picked up their first win last night in a big 50-21 win over Varsity and Pronghorns. They'll be back in action tonight against Torrington. We'll have that live on mylocalradio.com and K9. Taking on Torrington live from Lincoln Middle School at 6 o'clock is the scheduled start time. Also, another great basketball broadcast coming up will be myself, Cullen Holt, and some special guests bringing you live action of the Flaming Gorge 2021 Flaming Gorge three-point shootout and dunk contest. Tune in tonight at 8 o'clock on mylocalradio.com as Pacheco hits a fadeaway jumper from the right side of the key. Tune in tonight for that, as that's going to be a good time. Myself, Cullen Holt, some special guests at a one-of-a-kind event here at the Flaming Gorge Invite, 8 o'clock on mylocalradio.com. Back to live action. Cohen Morrow goes to Zermeno. Conrad, right side three, and that one off the front iron, pulled down by Crilly and the Trojans with the basketball. Right side to Shell. Looks to Pacheco, top of the circle three, splash that one through. And the Red Devils trailing 62-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils outscored 17-8 in that third quarter. Cohen from the right block puts the shot up off the glass, pulled down by Bowen with the Bowen board. And that one is going to go down to Nichols. He goes left side, Pacheco for three, and he can't miss now. Pacheco makes it 65-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Zermeno left side to Morrow, back out to Zermeno. Evanston moving the basketball well. Law pass to the left corner to Morrow. And now Zermeno rounding towards the top of the circle. Morrow back out to Zermeno, to Conrad, back to Zermeno, and Evanston just moving the basketball, trying to figure out where their shot lies. Evanston has not led this game since they had a 10-9 lead back in the first. Morrow bounces out to Cohen. Top of the circle, back to Conrad. Zermeno, right baseline three, rattles through. It hits, it shakes through, and the Red Devils have something to cheer about. The three-point shooting from Evanston has actually been really good when they get the shots. Kai Barker and Jake Robinette talking with the coaching staff off of the left sideline at the bench. Davis Crilly gets a good pass in the lane and pops it up and puts it in. 67-31 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 5:32 to play here. Right side, Conrad. And trying to look for something are the Red Devils, but it goes off of a Kelly Walsh player in the lane and over the baseline. Big substitutions coming in for the Trojans as they feel like they have this one well in hand, and the scoreboard would back that argument up. Red Devils down 67-31. Stolen by Kelly Walsh. Nichols, one end to the other, puts it off the glass. The square and into the net. Kelly Walsh up 69-31. Evanston trying to go just as quick in transition, and Kai Barker fouled. It's on the drive. That's the third foul on Kelly Walsh, and the first one on Caden Allaire. Morrow with the ball at the baseline, lobs one to Kai, goes right side, Zermeno. Junior driving towards the top of the circle, has to retreat back with 1 foot on the Green River logo. Morrow on the left side, back to Junior at the top of the arc, drives into the lane, bounces a pass to a wide open Kai Barker from the right block and puts it in. Draws the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one Independent Software Solutions free throw. The boys will be back in action tomorrow at 1 o'clock when they take on the Laramie Plainsmen right here at this very gymnasium. Tomorrow, we'll have pregame shortly beforehand. Barker with the shot, hits the front iron and circles it through. 34 for the Red Devils, 69 for the Trojans. Left side three from Nichols. That one is sweet. Just follows through, and it's now 72-34. On the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Morrow on the left side goes back out to the top of the circle to Zermeno, trying to find Morrow again, taken away by Nichols, and he's become a one-man wrecking ball as he puts the shot up, draws the foul, count it, and Nichols will shoot one free throw. 74-34, Red Devils now down by 40, and I think that triggers the running clock. Nichols to take the shot. And that one splashes through. Checking in for Evanston, by the way. Number 11. As the clock continues to run. Number 11, by the way, Andrew Barker. 75-34 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The clock will run for the next 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Goes to the left side, finds Morrow. Back out to Andrew Barker. Andrew back at the center circle, bounces it towards the right side, and picked away by Allaire. Here comes Wicks, and he tries to finish it off. It's short. Rebounded by the Trojans. Top of the circle three from Nichols. Couldn't pull the trigger quick enough, and now it's a rebound by Evanston. Andrew with the ball at the right side. Morrow on the left side with 1 foot on the Wolf logo. Gavin Oliver also checking in for the Red Devils. Jump shot from the free throw line by Robinette. Short, pulled down by Kelly Walsh, and the Trojans will just run the clock out. Left side three from Mamet goes through, and it's now a 78-34 lead for the Trojans on a 6-0 run. Timeout called by Rob Watsabob. We're going to take it as well. Red Devils now just have to get through this game and look forward to tomorrow as the score is 78-34 Trojans on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
As high school sports fans, we know that sometimes you have to drive a long way to get to the next game. If you find yourself on the side of the road, remember that Freeway Tire in Evanston offers service calls and roadside assistance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a great idea to have your vehicle serviced, tires checked, and oil changed to make sure it's in top shape before your next long drive. Visit Freeway Tire today, your locally owned and operated tire shop. Freeway Tire. As high school sports fans, we know that sometimes you have to drive a long way to get to the next game. If you find yourself on the side of the road, remember that Freeway Tire in Evanston offers service calls and roadside assistance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a great idea to have your vehicle serviced, tires checked, and oil changed to make sure it's in top shape before your next long drive. Visit Freeway Tire today, your locally owned and operated tire shop. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Cohen driving towards the right side, puts the shot up off the block and gets it to go. 36 for the Red Devils. Kelly Walsh is going to win this game, but Evanston definitely not going down without a fight. And an offensive foul. Getting there is Jay Hill, who checked in during the timeout. He takes the charge on the attempted run through the lane, and the Red Devils get the ball back. It's Jay Hill, Gavin Oliver, Cohen Morrow, Andrew Barker, and one more I'm looking up as Hill has the ball on the left side. Barker goes to Cohen and looking for, says number 25, but I don't see a number 25 on my roster. That's Carter Blair. He's listed as 55, so they must have changed his number. Anyway, it's Jay Hill, Andrew Barker, Carter Blair, Cohen Morrow, and Gavin Oliver on the court for the Red Devils for the final 1 minute, 22 seconds of this one. 78-36 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kelly Walsh leads your Red Devils. Left side, Morrow poked free by Isaac Mamet. And over the baseline, it's a Brian's Muffler Shop inbound play. Gavin Oliver will do it. Back to Andrew Barker. Double teamed. And he gets around the double team. Thought he was going to pass to Hill, but it's cleared out. Hill bounces. No, he doesn't. He keeps it. Now goes left side to Oliver. Right side three from Barker. Just short. Pulled down by Hill. In the lane. Goes left side to Morrow. Red Devils still with the basketball. 36 seconds to play in this one. Left side Hill. Goes back to the right to Oliver. Barker on the right side looking for Blair, taken away by Mamet. Here come the Trojans. Allaire now goes to Nichols, who just holds it for the final 14 seconds. And Trojans will just dribble out the clock. 10 seconds left. Your final score will probably be 78-36 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. At the conclusion of this one, we're going to speed through our post-game show as we are going to let Cullen Holt get back on the air for the Lyman Thunder Basin game. Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, Kelly Walsh 78, Evanston 36. It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. In the first quarter, Evanston and Kelly Walsh were going back and forth for a while. Evanston even led for a minute, but then Kelly Walsh closes the quarter on a 9-2 run, outscoring Red Devils 18-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in first quarter. Quarter number two, the Red Devils outscored 22-8 as Kelly Walsh lit off on a 10-0 run at one point, having a 40-20 lead going into the locker room. In the third quarter, Evanston outscored 17-8. Kelly Walsh closing on a 9-0 run. And in the fourth quarter, Kelly Walsh putting up 21 points, outscoring Evanston 21-8, closing it out on a 6-0 run. Evanston will look to rebound tomorrow when they take on Laramie at I believe that game at 11 o'clock, but we'll definitely double-check and have that game for you by the time the girls play later on tonight. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat.
In May of 2000.
We're going to actually go ahead and keep it here as we got to get through so Cullen can get on the air. Time for your Dr. McKay Franco precision play of the game. You want to talk about precision play? How about the three-point shooting by Noah Conrad? He had at least 3 or 4 of them today. And Dr. McKay Frankham, known for precision dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Again, that goes to Noah Conrad for the precision three-point shooting. He is the recipient of your Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham precision dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910. Time for our player of the game, and we're going to give it to Noah as well. He was one of the bright spots for the Red Devils in a game that did not go their way, and they will look to rebound against Laramie tomorrow. That is going to do it for our broadcast live from Green River High School, Elan Oliff. Happy to bring you the action live from the Plains Tire broadcast booth. We're going to call this one a broadcast. We will see you tonight when the Red Devils on the girls' side take on Torrington live from Lincoln Middle School at 6 o'clock. Thank you guys so much, and take care.
The preceding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils!